Yeah. What is up? What we back with another Spider-Man trailer. I want to go ahead and give a more detailed look and more slow frame by frame type of aspect to this trailer. Cause I already know that the way Marvel and Sony like to put their clues and hints and all the important stuff in the background and the little details. So we gonna go ahead and run this trailer back. This is an awesome trailer. I love the intensity, the emotion that they put in this one. But I want to go ahead and look back at what everything that we might have missed.
What is happening to me?
Did you miss me, Spidey?
Hold on. What was that?
What is happening to me?
Did you miss me, Spidey?
So we see Scorpion. He got his mechanical suit. So I mean, I said, yeah, Scorpion. He got his mechanical suit with the venom. You don't want to get stung with that motherfucker. But at the same time, I want to see in the movie how does Mando actually get the suit? Like, does Tombstone give him the suit? You know what I'm saying? Does uh I don't know. I mean, I doubt he'll get it from the hand, but does someone else give it to him? Is he getting it from the Green Goblin from when they were in that prison scene in I think it was Noah or Homecoming, and maybe they got some backdoor street level buyer who's just got his hands on some next level weaponry technology. So I don't know. I mean, it could be Mando could have found him a little buyer, but honestly, I'll put my money on Tombstone. I'll put my money on Tombstone being the person that gave Mando that scorpion suit. Can't really see him being anybody else. I mean, maybe Boomerang or something, but I mean, I can't see them being like someone over Scorpion to kind of be the dealer or buyer. The one who you supplying all of your henchmen with the gear and all the weapons to bring down the hero. So
I'm losing my mind. I am totally out of
you could feel the strength in Peter.
control. I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever.
Like, am I wrong, or was that kind of giving Black Symbiote Peter, like when he got that attitude when the symbiote makes him act crazy, act violent, get aggressive, do things you wouldn't normally do? Like, I wonder if that's a part of what's happening with Peter, because you can kind of tell the strength that he's using to swing around Scorpion. Like, for one, I think that's in the beginning of the movie, kind of after that montage. I don't think it's in it, but I think that's probably after the montage type of thing, because if Peter's already like that and he hasn't even gotten too far into the movie yet, then it's best to believe that he's gonna get a lot like miraculously stronger if he's already dealing with them in this way with this type of attitude and strength in the beginning parts of the movie. But I mean, we'll see.
this is right now.
So we can already see the eyes. We can already see Peter
Losing my mind. I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
So I think he's really.
Semester MIT.
Dad, who do you think is actually?
I think Peter is realizing that he's acting more aggressive than normal. I feel like he's realizing he's acting more aggressive than normal, and that's what's bringing his awareness to something's going on with my body, something going on with my powers. I'm a little more stronger than normal. I'm a little more aggressive than normal. I'm willing to do more meaner things than what I'm normally allowing myself to tap into. So I don't know. Maybe.
Watching these.
Maybe someone.
Okay, well, bye, someone.
So we see the web shooters. We see the web shooters. Are they green already? Yeah, these on. So I see the green on it. I see the green on it. So I see the green on it. I see the green on it, so we got the green. Does that just mean that it's turned on? Because that could be another thing. This could really just mean that it's turned on. But let's say for now that this is kind of like an anti-gamma web shooter type of thing. But maybe by this time he don't need it no more. Maybe he had it at first because he thought he was gonna, he was gonna use it against the Hulk because obviously he needed. But maybe now with him having the organic web shooters, actually having his powers upgraded because of the mutation. What if he has it internally already? What if he has the strength? I ain't gonna say the strength to beat the Hulk because it's definitely not that. But what if he has the challenging strength to not beat the Hulk, but like hold stand your ground, basically enough to stand your ground. What if that's what's going on? By the time he gets his web shooters, he don't need the gamma because he's probably, I don't know, strong enough to hold his own. I can't really see it, but
What the? Dr. Banner, you
Peter
found a
does
way to
hold back
suppress
his strength.
mutating DNA, right?
If you see me with this stuff, run.
and that's one thing for sure. So the fact that he knows he Peter is familiar with the Hulk. He is familiar with the Hulk, but their scenes weren't that long coming across each other. I think outside of Civil War, and I'm sorry, I was in bed when this dropped. I got out of bed to come make this. If from Civil War, I think it's only been like, I think one time they've even been remotely in the same area. So I think Peter just knows the Hulk of word of mouth or just reputation, but that's what's gonna give this aspect of Peter and Banner's back and forth, their dynamics. That's what's gonna give it more meaning because now Peter's gonna be the one to actually see the real Hulk. We've been getting this little weasel of a Hulk, smart Hulk, over all these years since Endgame. I mean, since Infinity War, which is absolutely, I hated it with a passion. That's one of my worst moves that Marvel made. But them bringing that back now, I think that's gonna be a good dynamic for Peter and the Hulk because a lot of people don't know Peter does hold back a lot. So with Peter holding back a lot, I wonder with him having the symbiote, would that give him morally enough justification to be like, yeah, I'm not holding back no more. Like, what am I holding back for? Like, none of y'all could mess with me. None of y'all could do nothing with me if I stop holding my punches up until he beats the Hulk. And then it's like, it don't matter how much I hold back, I ain't beating you.
So could you get rid of the bad aspects but keep the good?
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
And wouldn't he be the perfect one to know what aspects you need to keep and don't keep? Because while you playing, the savage part of the Hulk was technically the best part of the Hulk. You didn't need the Hulk to be smart. You didn't need the Hulk to figure out game plans and come up with the solution on how to beat the villain. You just need a Hulk to smash. That's all you need Hulk to do. Be green, be angry, and smash. You feel me? They want to give him all this smart genius stuff. No, there's a reason why Banner was Banner and Hulk was the Hulk. Banner didn't like the Hulk and Hulk didn't like Banner because you in my way. I'm trying to smash and you don't want me to smash. So now with Peter trying to figure out what side of the mutation he wants to keep, who better to get advice on that? Thinking that with Banner thinking that he knew what he was doing, merging the Savage Hulk with Banner to create Smart Hulk. He's probably trying to show Peter what you're trying to get rid of is really your biggest attribute or your biggest compliment to who you are as a hero or just a person trying to do better in society anyway, or at least protect the people who you love. The symbiote gives you the power, or at least unlocks or makes you want to use your power. It gives you more strength to take it there. Even though you're a good person, you probably wouldn't naturally do that. It gives you the ability to take it there for the reasons that you would deem worthy. If you felt like beating this criminal was going to give justice to people who deserved it, you were willing to do that. You might have did it in an uglier way now with the symbiote, but you were willing to do it where you were before hesitant. So I'm interested.
Sorry about that.
You're not one of my students, are you?
It appears we're faced with a threat we can't control. One we can't even see.
Now, this is what I was waiting to come back to. For whoever's seen Fantastic Four, Sue Storm definitely has the same power set. One thing that's different with this and Sue's power is that I never on screen seen her freeze people, because now this looks like people are being frozen
The only one who's
in their
immune.
minds. You know, I don't think Sue has that type of power, but it has this aura kind of rainbowish, kind of translucent look to it. But you could tell it's not the same power. I mean, I'm not sure can Sue do that, but to my knowledge, Sue ain't Sue. She's strong. She can control forces and everything, and create energy fields and stuff like that, force fields and all that. But I don't remember her being able to freeze people. This is more Jean Grey, Charles Xavier, Phoenix. But it seems too nice to be the Phoenix. But
Into it.
I wonder why John can still move around when everyone else can't. Why can he move around while everyone else can't? So we have an explosion here. I don't know if this is gonna be where she's being held in this little warehouse. Jean could be being held right here. And maybe that's where the shockwave is from. Maybe this is where Jean is actually controlling everybody. And it's probably a little border, the radius of how far this goes. It's probably going to go right until, because you can see a little bit right here. It's starting to creep into the city. What if this is expanding into the radius of New York right before
You're the only one who's
John,
immune to it.
right here? Because if you could see, people are still running behind John. So obviously everybody.
You're the only one who's immune to
You
it.
see, people are still running behind him, but at the same time, he's just standing there. So I wonder what that means. I wonder if this is like a bubble that Gene is creating, and then once you pass it, it's like you're trapped mentally inside of. I don't know. I'm curious though what that's gonna be.
One who's immune to it. You're the
Because John ain't got no powers. I don't know how he's immune to anything. I mean, he's an assassin. He crazy, but he ain't got no powers. He ain't got no, unless he got the ability to be crazy. He might have been born with that one though. Well, maybe not born with it. Got it through trauma and loss and anger, but you know what I mean.
one who can sense it.
And what do you think they're looking for?
Oh,
That boy Ned has been to work, boy. Hey, who is this? Who that is right there? Let me see. Let me move this real quick. Yeah, this look like a little Miles, man. I doubt that would be Miles. But that would be cool. Miles with some hair. That's like from the Spider-Verse. the the other Miles, Prowler Miles. Shout out to him. I love that movie, by the way. Yeah, boy, you been on it. Identity, Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, so you been watching Pete for a minute, and that's so cool. The fact that
See, you stumble across.
you sacrificed everything for them, but they still not only are finding time to not even finding time, but they still have that passion. They haven't lost their interest in Spider-Man. They just don't know who Peter is. They just don't have that bond with Peter anymore. But the fact that they actually still know and still um, are interested in Spider-Man, they still fascinate themselves with Spider-Man. That's good to see. That's good to know that, somewhere deep down there's an echo of what was between your best friend and a woman who you love, who you're actually married to in real life. Shout out to them.
My board. I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
You
He's not a weirdo. He's the man in the chair.
two don't know each other?
Why does Ned think that they should know each other already? I wonder what that has to mean, what that is about. Because if Peter never met Ned, they wouldn't be going to school together for Peter to also end up meeting MJ. So maybe just because they're in the same building, he's wondering why he don't know why Ned is wondering why Pete don't know MJ. But I'm wondering, what is that about? Because he shouldn't know him. He shouldn't know MJ. Unless he should.
Yo, Spider-Man, you okay? Did you get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
I cannot see this being Jean. That don't make no sense to me. Jean being this psychic person over here taunting Peter, that's not giving Jean. Jean don't have the energy and time, especially when she's trying to figure out her powers and stuff. Even if she is so-called getting her powers in a later time in life, what does she get out of mind torturing Peter? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jean, you got better. Where's Scott at? You know what I'm saying? Where's Nathan? I feel like Jean will have better things to do with her time than taunt. Unless she's trying to play mind games and she's trying to taunt Peter to get him a little angry enough to come find her. I mean, you could do it that way, but she would do it as the way he diving into Spider-Man. You could just ask for help.
You're not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
Ooh, boy, you see that hip inhibitor broken? What he say? If you see this not on me, run.
I didn't know you could get that big.
Yo, who remember the original Hulk? Not the original, the Incredible Hulk, that movie with I forgot the other Hulk before him. I know his name, but I'm drawing a blank right now. Edward Norton. Norton's Hulk. Do you remember him and Abomination when when they were fighting and he was like, any you have anything to say? Any last words? Hulk smash. Doesn't that give you that same type of energy, that feel, that nostalgia feeling like, oh my gosh, we got the Hulk back?
But you're in danger. You just have to trust me.
Fine. This whole thing can get really scary.
The hell?
Me personally, I feel like MJ is gonna figure Peter out because of his voice. Me personally, I would have figured out because of his voice. But from MJ's point of view, if you can't tell that this the same guy who you've been talking to in the hallway, once he's standing there in front of you talking, trying to convince you to come out this window and come to safety, out of all people, he's choosing you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been discussing Spider-Man, this and that, trying to figure out his identity. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
was that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that kind of New York accent from Peter?
Fine.
This whole thing can get really scary.
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you. Just gonna let him go by himself? Love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
He going somewhere by himself.
Love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do
By himself?
Have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you. Just gonna let him go by himself? Love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
We got Aunt May in the back saying that you have to be you no matter how strong you get. Don't forget who you are. And at the same time, you have John and MJ in your apartment discussing on if you really
By the people who love you. Just gonna let him go by himself? Love you because you're you.
What if when his powers are acting up, that's why he's falling from this skyscraper right here? What if his powers are cutting off or shutting off the same way how Tobey Maguire Spider-Man used to get those web blocks when he would be stressed out and he can't shoot no more webs? What if this is Peter's moment of that? Every organic webbing Spider-Man is gonna have some form of that blockage. What's causing you to block up, stock up? What's hindering your powers from working at this moment? So that would be a cool aspect if that's what's going on.
Just gonna let him go by himself? Love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
Never forget that.
I love that. Those eyes. Those eyes look amazing. Thank you, Tom Holland, for doing the research on what us fans want to see out of Spider-Man. You knocked it out of the park. I give you 10 out of 10. My question is, what is bringing y'all to the prison? Now, like I was saying, I think the Daredevil is in the prison, but what reason do y'all have for breaking him out? Now, he either knows something or y'all need him for something. That's the only two things I could think of. He either knows something about Peter's mutation that he needs to find out from the Daredevil, or maybe something with the hand, or maybe the Hulk, or maybe Tombstone is why he probably needs the help of Daredevil, and maybe he's going to the jail to break Daredevil out so that he could get the help, or find out what he knows so he can help him save the day. But I wonder because his eyes are showing up. It's time to show
No
up.
matter how.
Oh my God. Whoever came up with this scene, thank you. Thank you for doing God's great work. Cause this tornado scene is probably going to be the best action scene out of this whole movie. I doubt it, but it might be an all timer when it's all said and done. This looks so cool with the amount of webs that shoots out at the same time that he is spiraling down from the top of the ceiling. Oh my gosh, you can't get no more better than this. Like, oh,
Powerful he's become.
run
Miss you, mate.
that back, run that back, run that back.
Powerful he's become.
Goodness.
I miss you, mate. You, mate.
Oh, that makes sense now. This makes sense now. When the Hulk had clapped him through that hallway, Peter must have did something. Peter, because the Hulk was already webbed up in that hallway. Peter must have did something as far as a counter, to that clap as he's being launched out that hallway, to where he pulls the Hulk down with him. I feel like that's where we get this scene. The Hulk claps, Peter falls, webs up the Hulk. Got to bring you on with me, cuzzo. Yeah, I got to bring you on with me, cuzzo.
Huh. All right, just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm not in high school anymore. Oh, did you stretch? You a big stretch?
Hey, for those of y'all who older, it is not the same as when you're younger, but stretching is a real thing.
Sure. It's so good for you. You ready?
Tickets are on sale now. Tickets are sold out now. I don't know if y'all know, but it's been about, I think, a couple hours since they went on sale. They sold out within, I think, within the same hour that they released. I think all tickets were sold out. So we're waiting. We're waiting on Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's for sure. If you like the video, comment down below which parts did you like. If I forgot anything, please let me know down below. Like the video, and I see y'all next time. Big Search Kid.